Hi everyone. So I came here to actually have a walk, but I need a wee. Like I had a wee before I left the house. Like I'm sick of this issue with me constantly needing a wee. Like I can't go to sleep at night because I'm going to the toilet countless times before I finally get to sleep. Then I'm waking up after 20 minutes for a wee. Sometimes I roll over and go back to sleep, but then I wake up 10 minutes later and it goes on all night. And like this morning, I woke up 3 hours before my alarm and I spent 2 hours of that constantly going to the toilet and getting back in bed, going to the toilet, getting back in bed. And now I've been out the house 10 minutes and I need the toilet again. So, because it will feel uncomfortable for me to go for a walk, I'm not going to go for a walk. Even though I know I could probably hold it. Like, I'm just sick of this. Like, I don't know what's going on with my bladder. But I've got this top on. I was just doing a try on thing for a video I've got coming up. It's probably gone up before this anyway. And I was going to do another top after this, but I thought, no, I want to wear this top. I don't want to take it off just to put it back on again. But half of me wishes that I had actually done the next top. I think that's all the tops then that I can think of. I do have a jumper I need to film, but it needs ironing. So I don't think it's going to get done today just because by the time I get home, the lighting will be getting worse and stuff. But I'll see what the lighting's like. If it's not too bad, I'll do at least the top that I was going to do after this. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. So I'm gonna go to the shop now instead of going for a walk. And I was only gonna do 20 minutes of walking, but you know, would have been nice to have been able to do it. Guess what I did, everyone? I went out without my bag, which, you know, not done that in a long time. Can't actually remember the last time I've done that because I'm always paranoid about not taking my bag or not taking like bank cards. I always check and check and check. And I think because I got some filming done today and stuff, I was like, ooh, got some filming done, let's go out. If you're wondering why I have just come upstairs, it's because I need a wee. I actually need another one now, I've had one, but I'm not going again. And I'm not using the downstairs toilet. There's two reasons, but the reason at the moment is because it's been switched off, the water, because it kept running and the water bill went up and the toilet's permanently running. It's like, well, something's got to give here, so I turned it off. So that's why. And now I can get out the freezer what I meant to get out the freezer this morning and hope they're defrosted. They're not mine, it's my dad's, and he won't be cooking until about 8 o'clock, so they've got 5 hours-ish to defrost. So basically, what happened was, whilst I was at the supermarket, there was a lorry had crashed or something and there were police everywhere, so no one could get on or off the car park. Well, they could get on, but it was taking a long time to get off. And the traffic was all backed up and I was like, oh my God. So I sat there and I rang my dad eventually got hold of him. He was in another town. He was going to be half an hour and I said, well, I could be home by then, so I might as well just come home and then go back again. And it took me about 25 minutes to get home. Now it's school kicking out time and the park on where my street is, and it's a nightmare to get off at this time. So I'm going to go and try and get off the street now. And I've got my bag, because I don't go without that. I can't believe I did that. I think it's because I had carrier bags with me and I picked up my coat. So I'm off again. So I've just picked this up to try. Do an offer for £1. I think they're normally like either £1.50 or £1.75. There's one of these flavoured left. I've heard good things about this flavour. I used to get the one in the orange and yellow packet. I can't remember the flavour. So I'm going to have that. Oh, there's 9.2 grams of protein. And I'm going to eat these as well. I think I'm going to have these first because chocolate and mint before these. It's not going to be an amazing taste. Here is my outfit of the day. It is this spotty t-shirt with a belt, skinny black jeans, Oxford boots, and the cardigan of dreams. I've got to fang home. I'm going to the toilet again. I have to come upstairs. Hey, but it's extra exercise, so, you know, it's not all bad, everyone. I've had a Diet Coke, so I'm a little bit hyper. I'm going to quickly show you what I've got. I'm not going to go into too much detail. Pain relief. Original Crusade, Kinder Bueno. Sweet potato sweet soup kit. 9 times out of 10, I don't like soup. I don't know why, it's just blended food, but I don't like soup. I always like tomato, but everything else, 9 times out of 10, I'll guarantee I won't like it. It's only £1, so if I don't like it, it's not bad. Naked bar, don't know if I said that, Kinder Bueno. Picked up these, don't know why I picked them up, don't know what I'm going to put on them. I saw they were protein, I don't eat enough protein, so I got them. They're 80p, they're an offer, that is all. My favourite noodles, I've had a pot of these for my lunch, got a second pot because this flavour, the classic, always sells out. So I thought I'd get an extra one for the cupboard. They're not cheap, but they're nice. 1.25 litre bottle of Diet Coke. Jan's Hearts, they're for my dad, he's got a sweet tooth. They're cheaper than the Mr. Kipling, so I got the Asda ones. I get the Asda ones. If Mr. Kipling was on offer, I'd get Mr. Kipling. Or whatever brand it is, I'm presuming it's Mr. Kipling. Beef spaghetti bolognese, toilet rolls, some rapid sweet chilli flavour, whole grain, waves. The end. Now she'll dribble it on the floor. Yeah, I'm talking about you. You're dribbling your drink on the floor, aren't you? That's what Cleo likes to do. She likes to dribble a drink. Yeah. I'm talking about you. No, you've had 2 things today, fatty. You didn't. You didn't. Because you're not having anything else. Everyone, you need to get these. Seriously, seriously, you need to get your hands on these. I'm about to have my last one. Just made a cup of tea. Just done a little bit of cleaning. Like I've vacked this floor and the floor above, but I can't vac the stairs that I wanted to because I can't get the pipe out, which means there's a blockage, so I'm going to get my dad to unblock it tomorrow because the vac was on the other floor and I vacked all that floor and I was about to vac the stairs in my bedroom, but I couldn't get the pipe out, so I just put it downstairs and vac downstairs. I've wiped the surfaces, I've done a little bit of washing up. I did some other housework earlier, not much, but I'm feeling alright today. I think that chat with my solicitor out yesterday, so I'm going to have this, I'm going to have that, and I'm going to watch some Neighbours, and then I might do something else, or I might not. Hopefully I'll do something. I'm a little bit hyped because I had Diet Coke. I've got more Diet Coke. I think I'm going to drink it. It's Thursday the 11th. I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. It was after 2 when I got to sleep last night, even though I had my sleeping tablet at 20 to 9. But having a cup of tea at 20 to 12 probably wasn't the best idea for me, but that's what happened. And then I slept a bit, but I kept waking up, and then I woke up about an hour and a half before my alarm, and I was led there for a while, and then I set my alarm for another hour later, and literally it was just starting to go off just before I started filming this. But after 10 minutes I gave up and went on my phone for about 20 minutes, went in the shower, washed my hair, got dressed, and I've just come down. So my alarm would be going off now because I did set it another hour and a bit later than it was meant to go off. I think actually originally I set it half an hour later, then I set it an hour later, then I set it a bit later than that because I woke up several times. I just couldn't get back to sleep. So a second day in a row, I'm really tired again. I just came down, I was like, I'm tired. Like yesterday I was tired and I sat at the bottom of the stairs and filmed like a vlog's worth of material. So the dog's coming downstairs because she's expecting to have something called a treat. She's behind me. But because she's being ignorant, she's not having one. Like, she's only coming down because that's what she wants. Because when I was coming down, I went in to stroke her. She was like, nope, don't want to know. So she isn't having anything yet. She can have something later. It's hard life being a dog. So yeah, I'm just really, really tired again. Like, super, super tired. be good to have like a solid 8 hours sleep without waking up to go to the toilet or lying there for half an hour trying to get back to sleep. So yeah, it looks like it's going to rain. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try and have a walk today because, as we know, yesterday got there, needed a wee, ended up in Asda, couldn't get off Asda car park because I forgot my bag. I had to go and get my bag. I went back, traffic weren't bad, someone's walking this way so they're going to see me filming. God, they took ages to walk along there. They're walking the dog. So yeah, hoping to go for a walk today, even if it's just 20 minutes, but I'm tired. Maybe it'll help me sleep tonight if I actually do a little bit of exercise. And walking is exercise. Like I do want to try and walk like a few times a week, even if it's just for 20 minutes, get some fresh air and stuff, but because I'm quite ill, I think that's another reason why I'm so tired. And I'm going to try, well, I have to get my bloods done tomorrow because I'm seeing her next Wednesday and she'll have them back if I have it done tomorrow, but if I have it done Monday, she'll have it back Wednesday and she'll be like, I told you to get them done. She doesn't talk like that. She's quite posh. So yeah, breakfast. I've opened the Lucozade already, had a little bit, might give me some energy, I don't know, I'm just tired. The last time you will have seen me would have been this morning. It's still Thursday is it the 12th? No, it's the 15th on Monday, 14th, 13th, it's the 11th, I'm guessing. So, after I filmed, I came in here, had some breakfast, sat here, watched a bit of Neighbours. I'm about 3 episodes behind and I'm trying to not catch up, because it's good to have an episode when you're feeling down or you don't know what to do and you need a distraction. It's good to have an episode. So I think I watched 2/3 of an episode because I'd watched a third of it, and then I watched a third of the next episode and then I stopped. And I think I'm up to Friday last week and it's Thursday today, so I'm quite a bit behind. But there's times when I want to sit down and watch 2 or 3 episodes, so I'm trying to keep at least 1 episode anyway. So I was watched that and then eventually went upstairs and I started to get ready, and I was basically on track to leave the house about 1:20 because I like to be out by 1:30 at the latest, but lately it's not been happening. But today I was like, you know what, because I remember I got up earlier than I should have done and I was tired and stuff, and even when I was sat eating breakfast I was tired and I felt nauseous. So I went upstairs and I was literally, like, I could have left about 1:15 easily. And then I sat and wrote an email. And I wrote a very long email. And I was sat there and I'm writing this email and I'm thinking I could finish it later. But in my head I wanted to finish it today and get it sent off, because there's things that are taking ages. And it's something I've never really talked about on here, and maybe one day I will, and it's nothing to do with the police. Not really, it's to do with other stuff. And I'm not getting anywhere with someone, so I've basically gone above this person. And I sent it, and all of a sudden I got an automatic response. I'm pretty sure these people are always on holiday. So I was like, oh God. And by this point it was like 1:45. And I'd actually not done my eyebrows at that point. I'd done all my makeup, but my eyebrows, for some reason I'd forgot my eyebrows. And I think it's because I'd knocked the eyebrow thing on the floor. As you can see, they have been done since. So, went and straightened my hair. And then I noticed my eyebrows. I'm like, oh, better do my eyebrows. Did my eyebrows and then wrote an email to someone else. Basically the person who had gone above, because I can't get hold of the other person. And I sent them this email and I'm like, I'm not getting into a long message because I don't feel well, blah, blah, blah. I wrote this email. And I like, by the time I knew, it was like something like 10 to 3 or something like that. And the time had just gone like that. Because I was on the like cusp of getting out by 1:15 and now it was going up for 3. I was like, and then I put on a super comfy outfit. I put my blue jeans, I put this t-shirt on, and then I put my jumper on. It's that bluey grey knitted jumper with the arm detail that I got last year. that I only wore about 3 or 4 times. I've probably worn it 3 times already, because it's literally the only knitted type jumper that I've got. So I need to actually get some jumpers. So went to the shop, got my tea which is in the oven, and the alarm's about to go off on my phone for it, because you're meant to put water in after 10 minutes. So I might be sat somewhere else or slightly differently when I finish the rest of this off in a minute. But went to Asda, went to the shop, got a sandwich, got my tea, went to see my dad, came home, and I have moved, I don't know if you can tell. So yeah, I was in the shop, got the food and everything. Have I said this? I can't remember, but yeah, I forgot ironing water. I got a pile of ironing, but I decided I was going to do all my ironing at weekend, because obviously I'm going to do a load of laundry. So I'll just do my ironing at weekend. I've not been wearing that many things that need ironing anyway. So yeah, I was super comfy and like cosy, I guess you could say. It weren't super cold. There was a little bit of a breeze, and it's pouring with rain now, so it's really dark outside. It's like as dark as it would be at like 8 o'clock, but it's 6 o'clock. So off I went to see my dad, came home, and when I came home the plan was I was going to go upstairs. My hair looked better then, my fringe was not separated, but because it needs cutting it just separates, but doesn't matter. And I was going to film the first part of a video, and either a Tuesday or a Sunday video, I don't know which one it's going to be. Probably a Sunday video, maybe a Tuesday, I don't know. And I took up everything I needed for today's video is called One Massive Drama, because I've just got the notification. It notifies me. That's what today's bi-weekly is called. So yeah, I took up what I needed, and I'm not going to say what I took up in case the video's not gone up. It's not nothing earth-shattering, but I'm basically running out of time to do it, not the video, the actual content for it, because I said I was going to do certain thing in October. It involves 5 things, and if you've seen the video you'll know what it means. And I've not started at all, and we're in the second week of October. There's still time, because you know, I've got time to do it. I've got all the time in the world, it would appear, but it depends on how I'm feeling and stuff. So took the stuff up to film the first part of the video, to talk about what the video is, what I'm doing, and show the 5 things. And then when I've done the 5 things, I can film the second part, which obviously would be filmed early November. So the video is meant to go up in November, but that's if I manage to do the goal, the challenge, whatever. I do have the time to do it, so hopefully I will get that done. So then I went up another floor to my bedroom, and I was going to go to the toilet and just do a couple of things that would take a couple of minutes, and I was going to go down, film that part of the video. And I was in my room and I just sat down, and I'm like, I'm tired. Like, it's not just the lack of sleep the last few nights, and in general really, because I don't get a proper night's sleep, because I'm constantly waking up to go to the toilet, and I'm either falling back to sleep and waking up 10 minutes later, or I'm going and getting back in bed and needing to go again anyway. Like, this needs to be sorted out, because it goes on probably 80% of the time, because every now and then it doesn't happen, but for the most part it's happening. So I'm tired, but I know the lack of sleep the last 2 nights, even though I had more than I had in general last year per night, but I'm on sleeping tablets, so it's harder to stay awake and stuff. But I basically am just so tired, and I think I know what it is. You know, it's medical, and I think I know what it is, but it's just so hard to go I can't do anything because I'm tired. I might get a couple of very small 2-3 minute jobs done, like I might clean my sink or something. The house is pretty much clean at the moment, because when I'm having my okay days, or even if I'm not having an okay day, I'm pushing myself to spend at least 5 minutes cleaning a day. Some days I do 40 minutes, some days I do an hour, and I'm trying to keep on top of it, so then I don't need to do a lot of cleaning basically. But there's loads of those, you know, those little jobs that you do every 6 months that are a pain to do, and you can't be, you don't really want to do them. I've got them, all the skirting boards downstairs need wiping, especially in the hallway. And then all up the stairs there's like wooden triangles against the wall. I guess it's the skirting board. They need doing. They literally need doing all through the house, but it's like a hands and needs type job, and it's just like, but I think if I do a bit one day, like if I do out by the front door area, the hallway, one day, and then the next day I could do up the stairs, and then, so I don't have to do it all in one day. And then all the door frames need wiping down for the conservatory doors, and some of the doors need cleaning as well. And I need to clean all the glass. It's just the little things that are just annoying, really. Like the other night, I went in my bathroom and I thought, I'm just going to put some Sephora in the sink with some hot water just so it smells nice in here. But then I was like, oh, well, I'm not going to waste it. So I ended up wiping down my bathroom doors, both sides, my bedroom door, both sides, the door frames. I wiped down the sink, I wiped down the back of the toilet, I wiped down the metal on the stainless steel metal stuff on the cubicle of the shower. I wiped my fan because it's always on the floor. I just wiped a few things down with it, and it just smells really nice and fresh. So I am doing more than I've ever done before, thanks to Mrs. Hinch. She actually does help people. So, you know, when you see her stories on Insta stories, she puts up comments people have left her about how they've helped her and things like that. So it's not just me she's helping and motivating. And I hope she carries on and she doesn't get too big for her boots and, you know, doesn't do it like she's doing it now. Hopefully she'll just carry on, because it does help. And I've bought so many cleaning products this last few weeks than I ever buy in a year. So, and I've even tidied one side of my cupboard. It was a live video, so unless you watch the live video, you won't see me cleaning it out. But there's the other side to do. And I'll film a little bit for the vlog. I'll film the before and afters. I hopefully filmed the before for the cleaning video that I've got coming up for this channel, which should be up by now. And I need to do the other side, and I just want to like start tidying away a lot of the stuff in the kitchen, because the kitchen's just full of crap and it's messy. So I need to like, because I bought those under the cupboard things, you'll see them in the kitchen, they're like trays, and I tidied it all up, but it's got messy again. And then above where the washing machine, it's all washing products. But I think once I've tidied out the second cleaning cupboard storage area thing, I'll be able to put all my like fabric softener, my vanish powder, my washing liquid and all that, my unstoppables, they all should fit in that cupboard, so then it'll look neater. So I'm slowly getting there, and I'm not like annoyed at myself for being tired and needing to take today off. Obviously if there's something wrong with you medically, you know, you need to do it. I've been so ill this last week, and I've actually gotten better since I've been off the antibiotics, and I don't know if it's because I stopped the antibiotics or the antibiotics worked and I've just come off them and I'm just getting better without them. I don't know, because I did go on the antibiotics, so I don't know if it was that was making me worse or if I was just getting worse anyway. But I feel a lot better in that. It's just like something else has made me very tired and achy, and last night I was really achy and tired and I had a bad night's sleep. So today's a bit of a write-off. I'm just going to sit here and maybe do a bit of reading, hopefully. Even if it's just a couple of pages, watch some Neighbours, watch EastEnders, just chill out, take my sleeping tablet at 8:30. I want to get in bed about 10:30, 11 and be asleep for midnight. I have to go and get my bloods done tomorrow. I think I've said it, I have to have it done tomorrow. So that means getting there at a decent time and not rocking up at 11 o'clock. Because when I rock up at 11 o'clock, I have a fight to get on the car park, and then they have tried to turn me away a few times. So last time they tried to turn me away, and I was like, I need to get it done. And the reason why I was like, I need to get it done, because I could have gone the next day. It weren't a problem then, it is now. If I don't get it done tomorrow, my doctor's going to be very unhappy when I go next Wednesday and my results are not back. Because she told me to go last Wednesday. She said any time in the next week, because she knew she'd be seeing me in around 2 weeks' time, so she wanted the results back. So I've left it and left it. A lot of it's to do because of how unwell I felt physically, but now it's just like extreme tiredness, and that's no excuse not to go. So I want to get up before 9 and I want to leave the house before 10, try and get on the car park without any kind of fighting going on, because normally they have a go at me if I take a space that they think they should have that they drove past 2 minutes ago. Even though I'd been driving around for half an hour, that's typically what happens. So I'm gonna go and get my food out the oven because the timer's about to go off. And I'm gonna sit here and eat and just watch TV and write today off completely. But I would have liked to have filmed that video, like the opening part, but if I'm not well and I'm tired, I just can't force it. It's okay not to be on it all the time and constantly be like, I've got to do this, I've got to do this, I've got to do this. If you're tired, you've just got to let yourself have a night. And I know I don't get massive amounts of things done, but, you know, I'm trying to work on it. I'm getting bits of cleaning done. Hopefully I can start adding a little bit of maybe reading in, or, you know, maybe. Do you know what I watched today? I watched an episode of The Thin Blue Line. You need to watch it because my dealings with the police and these characters in The Thin Blue Line, I don't know how Ben Elton knew, but literally some of the characters I've met over this last 2 years, The Thin Blue Line's spot on. Yeah, it's probably about 20 years old and some of it's a little bit out of date, but the inspectors, hell yeah. And yeah, if I could write a sitcom, it would centre around the police and it would be as funny, or not. I can't write comedy, but if I could write a TV show, I have a lot of material from the last 2 years because you would not believe the stuff the police actually come out with. Like, people say they make stuff up to fit with what they've got, and it's true. And the bullshit they come out with, like, Melissa Chadwick's had 2 favourite lines. One was, and this is how she'd say it, I can't tell you that. But like, I'm only asking what time it is. Well, I can't tell you that. And her other favourite line was, so if you ever watch a sitcom one day and any of these come up, I might have had something to do with it. But her other favourite line was, I'm a detective. Well done, Melissa. You're a detective. So funny. And if there's one with a blind former detective in it, that'd be Paul Murphy, because obviously we all know we can't get to work without his guide dog. So the reason he's able to find the police station. We call him the guide dog. I've just put, if it'll stay there, the Pine Revolution in that plug. This is my empty one. I think that was vanilla. I know this makes it look like it weren't vanilla, but I've just took them off this. This is the one that lives in my living room, and I always have it down low just to make them last longer, because how many have I got in the house? I've not got that many. I've got one in here, one on the first floor landing, one in my dad's living room, and one outside my bedroom. I've got a fruity one in at the moment. I'm just going to go upstairs. I need to check what's left in them all, because if they're low, next time I go to a appropriate shop, I'll get some. But this was only £3 at Asda, so maybe they're an offer at the moment, because I'm pretty sure they're normally more. I've had this candle lit for about an hour. It's not smelling of anything, so I've just put on my wax melt. So I probably won't be able to smell how this really smells till tomorrow, because I'm going to go upstairs and check the others because I need to go to the toilet. And she's not doing a job. Oh God, it smells nice. I just whiffed it around my nose. There was a spider in there. She noticed it, ran up to it, and it moved, and she just walked off. And I'm like, what are you doing? Because I'm scared of them. Look at the sad face. I only shut her in there a minute ago. Look at her. She's like, why, Mummy? Why? Feed me. And the spider kept moving. I'm like, get it. And she ran away from it. She went back to it about 5 times, but it's run off. It's gone. Oh, you can't see. God, watch me bump into it. I bet it be in here somewhere. It's gone behind there, but little madam there will protect her mummy from spiders because she's a little shithead. Do you want to go out or not? Do you want to go out? Yeah, there's probably going to be about... Do you want to go... Do you want to wee? Do you want to wee? Yeah, don't protect me of spiders though, will you? No. I think I'm going to get a new dog. Yeah, I'm going to get a new doggy. one that isn't scared of spiders. It kept running around and making look like an idiot, and it went right up against the unit, and she gave up, and I'm like, it's still there, and she's like walking around everywhere for it. And then she went up to it again and it ran off, so it was playing dead. But yeah, I need to go when I've let her back in. Oh, she's just stood there. She does this. When I've let her back in, I'm going to go and check all the other plugs. So next time I'm in them, I can then get some. I want to get one for behind the front door, but I need the plug. And I tried to buy one the other day, but oh god, I look horrible. There will be a filter on. But she's just messing around. She's not doing anything. She'll go in the mud now and then she'll run mud through the house because I'm not mopping today. The plug units didn't have the sensing that I wanted, because the plug units run off with a 5... Yep, she's run a bit of mud in. I'll have to clean them tomorrow. The units run off with a £5 in Asda with a fragrance in, but I wanted the pine. Watch the pine not be that nice. I might spray my pine air freshener when I go upstairs. Oh no, I won't do, because the house is going to smell of so many different things. So yeah, I want a unit for there. So when you come in, it's like, ooh, fragrance. I'm not having any in the kitchen. And yeah, I don't have any in my room, because if I ended up with a strong scent, I wouldn't be able to sleep. So that's the first spider that I've seen, actually. Oh god, this is not the best view, but I've got my hands full. Yeah, and it's like, I think it's the 11th of October, and that's the first spider, but it's not been in the house. Don't want to tempt fate or anything. So I have a plug in here because it always stinks in here. I mean, you should see all the rubbish. You see some of it? He doesn't care, and I'm not doing it. The only thing I do in here is vac. So there's one plugged in here. This is the most important one to keep full at all times, and it's full. I think I only put that in about a week ago. So that's fine. If I spent more time in here, I'd have one in here, but I don't spend much time in here. So I don't need to get one. And then there's one here. This hasn't been in here that long either. Oh, there's less in here. It's funny how they go down. You can see how they're not even. The one here is like the lowest. That's probably got a week, maybe 2 at most in it. It probably won't even last 2 weeks. Oh, my hand smells of it now. It must have had... I need to wash my hands when I go upstairs. This mirror still needs cleaning, by the way, because I've still not cleaned it. I've got some glass wipes. I'll see if it works. And then I've got one outside my room, and I know there's still some in it, but I don't know how much. And the only reason I know there's still some in it, because when I walk past it, it smells fruity. This is a fruit punch one, or whatever it was called. And it's not been there that long, as you can see. I think this is the first one I've had here. Or the second, because I haven't had it here all that long. I need to move my bed. This is my old bed. I got my new bed in end of May, didn't I? If you don't know, and I don't want one in my room because it could give me headaches.